Hey, what's up, and welcome back to another build tutorial. Today I am going to be showing you how to build your own Nike store. So before I start this tutorial, I'd love it if you gave this video a like and, maybe hit that subscribe button. Anyway, let's hop in. Here are all the materials that you will need. So the plot of land you'll need for this build is 29 blocks this way and 36 blocks this way. So first up, I've got some black concrete here, and then starting on this block here, so just one away from the edge and about 3 up, I'm just going to place 4 black concrete just there. Then I'm just going to build this up so it's 9 high. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, just like that. And then I'm just going to build the rest up with it. And then once I've built that pillar, I'm going to do the exact same thing on the other side. So we've come all the way over here. Again, I'm just going to place 4 just there. So this pillar should just be next to the border here. And then again, I'm going to build this up so it's 9 high. And then once these pillars are built, I'm going to go all the way to the back here. And then with some black concrete, I'm just going to place a 2x2 square there, and then I'm going to build this up again so it's 9 high. And then I'm just going to do the same on the other corner. And then once these pillars are built up with some more black concrete, just from this point here, I'm going to go down 3. And then I'm just going to build this all the way across to that end there. And then I'm just going to do the exact same on the other side. And then moving across to the back, I'm just going to build another wall going all the way across. So just from this point, I'm going to build all the way across to the end there. And then I'm just going to build this all the way up. And then just on these 2 front pillars here, with some black concrete, I'm going to go 3 up. And then on this 4th block, just going to place 2. I'm going to build them up by another 2 so they're 3 high. And then this top little bit I'm going to extend out by 2, and then again build this up so it's 3 high. So that creates a cool little slope there. So I'm just going to do that on the other side as well. So I'm going to go up by 3 high, then place another 3 high just there, extending it out by 1, and then going all the way to the top. And then next up, I'm just going to join this little section here with this section on the end here. So I'm just going to build this all the way across, just to join these 2 points. Once this is done with some light grey concrete, starting from this block here, I'm going to build this all the way up. But just so it's 6 high there. And then I'm going to go all the way across. And then just back down to the bottom. And then just going behind it with some black concrete, I'm just going to fill in this entire area. So firstly, I'm just going to cover the kind of roof area just on top here. And then I'm just going to build this whole area up by 2. Oh, and I just realised just this little section here, so just this like final row, we can actually destroy this. There we are, because we're going to need that for the roof later on. Well, I need to destroy this by 2, so I'm just going to go 2 back. Just like that. So next up, we're just going to get all these inside walls done. So with some white concrete, so just along this grey box that we built earlier, with some white concrete, I'm just going to follow that all the way around. And then I'm just going to build this again so it's 1 more thick. And then once that's all done, from this point here, we're going to go across 5 blocks. Just like that. And then I'm just going to build this all the way up. And then I'm going to do the exact same thing on the other side. So I'm going across by 5 and then all the way up. And then just on this inside section here with some more white concrete, I'm just going to go all the way across. And then next up with some light grey concrete, starting from this point here, I'm going to go all the way across to the other end of the wall here, just there. I'm going to build this all the way up, just to this point here, so this should be 6 high in total. And then I'm just going to build this wall all the way up. And then I'm going to do the exact same thing I've done on this side, on the other side as well. So again, just starting from here, going all the way across, and then building the wall, so it's 6 high in total. And then once these 2 walls are built up, I'm just going to build them up one more layer so they're level with this white wall that we built here. And then after that, finally, on this back wall with some white concrete, I'm just going to build this all the way to the top, so this should be 7 high in total. And then I'm just going to build this all the way across to the end. So we're just going to fill in this entire wall. So next up, just on each side of each wall here, so this wall on this side and this wall just on this side as well, I'm going to do a cool little checkered pattern. So with some white concrete, I'm just going to place 3 blocks in each row, but just to create this little checkered pattern. So I'm just going to do this all the way across each of these walls. Once these sides of the walls are done, let's get on with our window displays here. So I've got an anvil here, and starting from this block here, firstly I'm just going to dig out 7, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then I'm going to go across 2, just like that. I'm just going to do that on the other side. And then just underneath with some light grey concrete, I'm just going to destroy this block here, and then destroy some of the bottom as well. And then with some anvils, I'm going to go all the way across to the end there, and then just round. Do that same thing on this side as well. And then with some grey stained glass panes here, I'm just going to follow all these anvils. So I'm just going to go all the way around, and then I'm just going to build these all the way up. And then next up, next to this little bit here, with some white stained glass, I'm going to go all the way up, just like that. I'm just going to do that on either side. Then I'm going to place 1 there, leave a gap, and then build it up by another 3. And then with a stone brick wall, I'm just going to place that in these gaps for some door handles, just there. And then for our Nike logo here, so starting on this block here, I'm going to place a quartz stair just there. So if you're on the right block, it should be aligning with this first bit of the door. Once you've placed down this quartz stair, I'm just going to place an upside down one under it, just like that. And then with some slabs, just going to place 2 just there. And then I'm just going to go up in a zigzag pattern all the way to the top there. So I'm just going 4 across, and then I'm just going to add 1 on the end just there. And before I move on to the flooring, let's get all of this pavement filled in. So I'm just going to fill in this whole area with some smooth stone just along this whole board, just along this whole area which I've boarded off. I'm just going to fill this all the way around the border. So I'm just going to build it up to this bit before the doors. Let's go around there. For the floor, I'm going to create a cool little zigzag pattern here. So from this left point here, so I'm just starting in this left corner, I'm going to go across 5 blocks. And on this 6th block, I'm just going to place 2 light grey concrete just here. And then on this left block here, I'm going to go down by 1. And I'm just going to go down and across all the way until we meet just here. Then after that, I'm going to go across 5. And on this 6th block, and place 1, then another 1. Then again, I'm just going to go down all the way. So I'm going to go down with a zigzag all the way until we meet to this wall. Just there. Then again, after that, another gap of 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then again, 2 more blocks. Just on the 6th and 7th block there. And then going down in a zigzag all the way to the other end of the wall here. So we're just going to continue this pattern all the way across the whole floor. And then again, just going across 4, we'll do another zigzag all the way down. Across by 5, and then again, going diagonally down. So once we've placed all of these lines here with some grey concrete, I'm just going to fill in all these grass areas. And that will complete our floor. Let's get all these areas all filled up. And these areas just around here, I'm also going to fill in with just some grey concrete as well. And then once the floor's done for our ceiling with some black wall, I'm just going to build this all the way across, and then just all the way to the other end of the building there. That should fill up the entire roof, and just these little corner bits here we can destroy for now. Don't need them anymore. And then once all of this wall has been placed with some stone slabs, I'm just going to place these on top of this whole ceiling just here. And next up, let's sort this back problem out, because as you can see, it's a bit dark in here. So with some glowstone, from this middle point where the door is, from this bit of the roof, I'm going to go across 3, and on the 4th block, place 1 glowstone just like that. And then either side, I'm going to place 2 more blocks of glowstone, leaving a gap of 3. So just 1 there, and then 1 there. Do that on the other side as well, just like that. And I'm just going to build this all the way across to the other end, just till we get here. So I'm just going to do that for each row of glowstone. And then once all this glowstone's been placed with some iron trapdoors, just going to place these on top. There we are. So with our main building now complete, we can start decorating the inside. So for the first bit of the interior here, so with some light grey concrete, on this point I'm going to go across 5 blocks. Then on this 6th block we're going to place 1. And I'm just going to build this all the way across until we're 5 away from this other wall just here. And then we're just going to build this up all the way to the top. And then I'm just going to build this wall all the way up to the top. So this is just going to be for our little cashier area here. And once that's done, we're going to add another little Nike logo here. So starting on this block here, so just kind of like the middle block and then 3 down kind of thing, I'm going to place 1 stair in this direction just here. And then underneath it I'm going to place a smooth quartz slab. Then I'm going to place 2 just there. Then I'm going to go up by a zigzag just by 2. And then just 1 across just like that. And then just for a little counter here with some black concrete. So I'm going to go across by 3. On this 4th block just going to place 1. I'm just going to build this all the way across just to the end there. And then on top I'm going to add some white carpet. I'm just going to place 4 either side. Then I'm going to place 2 stone brick stairs with some cashiers here. And then finally some free carpet just in the centre there. So for a little football basket here. So starting on this block here, I'm going to place trapdoors going all the way around. So 3 across and then 2 across. Just like this. And I'm just going to dig this area out 2 deep and then dig these bits out as well. I have to go 1 deeper so I can reach. I'm just going to place levers underneath all these trapdoors. So that'll give us a nice little cage here. And I'm just going to fill this area up with some grey concrete. Doesn't really matter because we're not going to see it. And then with some orange and black wool, just going to scatter these in here. And that's going to act like a little pile of footballs. Then I'm just going to do the exact same concept on the other side here. So again, with some trapdoors, starting on these 2 blocks, I'm going to place 2 just here. And go in across, place 3, 2, and then another 3. And then again, just going to destroy this whole area. And then just 1 underneath. And then again with my levers, just get these trapdoors facing up. Just fill that in. And then this time I've got some grey and white wool. So again, I'm just going to scatter this. And that'll give us our cool little pile of footballs here. So next up we're going to make our little trainer area here. So with some black wool, on this point I'm going to place 2 and then go. So I'm just going to build this up so it's 4 high. Leave a gap, then place another 1 4 high. I'm just going to repeat this 2 more times. And then with some white carpet, I'm just going to place this on top of each other in between these gaps. So it's in between these gaps and on the end, just there. Then I'm just going to place these on top as well. And then with some item frames, I'm just going to place some item frames on all the black wool. And the next up, with a crafting table, I've got some leather boots here, and I'm going to need quite a few pairs of these. And I'm just going to dye these all sorts of colours. So we just do 1 yellow. Get a nice red one there as well. There we are. So we should have 7 in total here. Once I've got all these boots, I'm just going to place these all in the item frames. Doesn't really matter what order you do it in. I'm just going to do it in the order that's in my inventory. I'm just going to place these all in these item frames. Just like that. And then just for a fitting area with some black wool here, I'm going to place just on from this block, I'm going to place 6 just here, leave a gap and then place another 6. And then on top with some grey carpet, I'm just going to place this on top of each one, just like that. And then moving along to this corner here with a smooth quartz slab, I'm going to go across 3, and then on the 4th block place 1, and then go across so it's 7 long, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then with some different coloured wool here, so firstly on this block I'm going to place a black one here. Once I place a bit of black wool there, I'm going to add some blue wool and some pink wool. And on top of these I'm going to add some stairs, just like that. And either side I'm going to add some item frames. And then with a bow, just going to place one either side to look like straps for the rucksack, just like this. So we put all these on these backpacks. Just going to rotate them so they're straight, just like that. And that's sort of a rucksack design. Next up, I'm just going to prepare all the places for where the armor stands are going to go. So in these display windows, I'm going to place 2 quartz slabs just there. Do the exact same thing on the other side here. And then on this wall, so starting from this point here with some white concrete, I'm going to build up 5 high. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm going to go across so it's 9 in total. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll come all the way back down. And then let's just fill this all the way in. Then I'm going to leave a gap of 2. And from this block, I'm going to go all the way up by 5. And then again, going across so it's 9 along in total. So good, just go up and around. And then fill this all the way in. So these are just some display walls. And also some clothing racks as well. With some black wool. Starting from this block here, I'm going to place 2. Leave a gap of 3, place 1 more. Then I'm going to do a gap of 2. Place 1, gap of 3, and 1 more, just on the end there. And then I'm just going to add a little central podium here. And before everyone panics and thinks, right, has all this stuff been built? Don't worry, you haven't missed anything. I messed up earlier on. So, yeah, this is just me trying to fix that. So, just from this point here, I'm going to go across 4. And then on the 5th block, I'm going to place a 2x2 square just there. Then I'm just going to go around it here. And then I'm going to place another 2x2 square just on top there. And the next up, I'm just going to place some armor stands for all of our displays. There's 1 there. Just place 2 there and then another 2 on this side as well. And then with some armor stands, I'm just going to place 2 just there and then 1 there and then 1 there. So next up, we've got some more armor stands to spawn in, but this time they're going to be custom armor stands, which are going to look like coat hangers, if you like. So, but first, to make these actually hang, I'm going to use some barrier blocks. So if you come onto this first little wall here, I'm just going to place 4 just on this side, leaving 1 gap, and then another 4. I'll just do that on this wall as well. So to get these armor stands all spawned in, I've got some commands that I'll put in the description for you to spawn them in. Now these commands do depend on what direction you're spawning it in. So if I'm spawning it in north or south, I'd need a different command if I was spawning it in east and west. So there's 2 different commands in the description for depending on what direction you want to spawn it in, pretty much. So I've got my first command pasted here. So if I just stand here and then paste this in. So this will give us a cool little hanger here. So I'm just going to do that across all of the barrier blocks on this top layer. I'm just going to keep spawning that in just by copy and pasting the command. And then I'm just going to place some more on the bottom as well. So once all these armor stands are placed, I'm going to use my other command to place them in these little racks here. So I'm only going to go like half a block because you can actually fit quite a few in one. So I'm just going to go forward like half a block while I'm pasting them. And as you can see, we can fit loads of coat hangers in between there. And the next up, with some string, just on this top block, I'm going to place this going all the way across just there. So I'm just going to do that on each little rack here. And then on top, I'm just going to place some black carpet. And that gives us a little clothing rack. So now let's get all these armor stands all filled up. So now it's just a process of getting loads of leather armor dyed for all of our clothes in here. So I'm just going to get all of these different bits of clothing dyed in different colours. And then for this last one, I'm going to do a mix of blue and white. So we put our level one in here, and if we add some blue and white, we'll get a nice, cool little light blue colour there. So now let's go and fill all these coat hangers up. So for example, with my yellow t-shirt, hang it on there. As you can see, it looks like a cool hanger there. So I'm just going to place these all the way along. Just like that. There we are. And then on the left side, I'm going to do all of the trousers. And then also, let's hang some stuff on these hangers as well. Yeah, when placing these, I think you have to aim a little bit higher, just so you're actually going on the armor stand. But yeah, if we just place them randomly on here, we've got a cool little rack where we can hang all of our stuff. There we are. And then again on the other side, we'll get all these t-shirts done. Also do some on this front one as well. And then finally, the last thing I need to do is to tie these leather boots as well. And then on the right hand side here, I'm going to place some just on these stands, just like that. And then with some black and white carpet, I'm going to place one carpet there, and then one there. Then I'm going to place another one there. And then let's decorate his armor stands as well. So add some black leggings there, and leather tunic, add some shoes. Gives this one some stuff there. There we are. And that is our Nike store all complete. Hope you guys enjoyed this build tutorial. So if any of you guys want me to build something for you for a tutorial, I will happily do that. I've got a bit of a list at the minute, but if you want to comment it below any ideas you want me to do a tutorial on, I will be willing to do it. But yeah, so thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you another time. Have a good day.